What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Outer Worlds. So, guess what? You know how I was saying I wish that I could find equipment that was, or like armor that was similar to what our companions have, but, was just better? Well, as you can see, Parvati has different gear than she started with because I think I sold it. And if I did, I didn't do it on purpose. But I discovered something about the workbench. And you'll also remember how I said I had a lot of money? Well, I don't have so much money anymore because I discovered this. Tinker. Yeah, what does Tinker do? It adds to whatever stuff you have. So now, my weapons do way more damage. Yeah. Not only do my weapons do a lot more damage, but... Oh! You can upgrade all of your armor. Indeed. That includes this stuff. Your companion's armor. So, I didn't have to take any of their stuff off. I could have left them all on and just keep building it up. So, that's basically what I did. The only thing is, like everybody I think is at a 27 armor now except for Max, because for some reason his vestments, like his outfit is very expensive to upgrade. So I believe this is his helmet right now. So at least that kind of counteracts that not being so high. But everybody else, yeah, everybody else has pretty decent. So, yeah. But, just another reason why this game is awesome. They already considered that. So, I just wish I knew that in advance.
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the groundbreaker.
Okay, well, we're not going to the groundbreaker just yet. We're going to go to Terra 2. Yes, we are going to return to Terra 2. That is, because we have to go to Edgewater first.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Okay, and we are going to take Nyoka. And I think I should be taking Parvati. I believe. Not 100% sure. Maybe I wanted to take Max. I don't remember off the top of my head. But Nyoka for certain because there's someone that we need to meet up with. Meanwhile, I'm receiving random friend requests. Oh, it is someone I know. Okay. Alright, so, since we're in Edgewater, we have to go to Roseway as well, but first we need Edgewater. Groundbreaker. Roseway. Okay, so this is... This is where we have to go first. Man, let me tell you guys, I felt so stupid when I came across that thing that says Tinker. I was like, what does Tinker do? And as soon as I saw that I can boost up all of my armor and all of my weapons, man, I face palmed so hard. Because it was just like, seriously, like, everything that I was like really hoping for. I'm like, oh man, I wish I could do this, or I wish I could do that. Like, I wish I didn't have to give up their awesome looking, unique outfits, and I didn't. I could have just been upgrading them all this time. But now I know, so.
Don't mess with us.
Look at that. Look at that. Chewed them up. Can I one-shot it? Sure can.
Eyes up!
Of course, I gotta hit somebody in order to actually do damage to them. Well, that made things way easier. Just take all your stuff, since we just took your lives. Anything else respawn? No, everything's still empty. You know, I haven't been back here in a while. I shouldn't, Oh, well, whatever. Alright, moving on. There's usually a couple idiots up here. Oh, marauders, where are you?
I'm ready for this! Don't mess with us!
Yeah, quiver. No marauders hanging out right there, but... I can't tell you how relieved I am, though, that I figured that out. Because that's the other thing, like, I have a tendency, I don't know if you guys are like this, but I have a tendency in games where it's like, I'll find a weapon early on in a game that I really like, and it's like, eventually it's just not strong enough to, like, continue to use. And that always bums me out, because I'm like, man, if I could keep using this, that would be awesome, because, you know, this gun or whatever, you know, it kicks ass. But now, I can keep whatever weapons I find that I really like and just make them better. Didn't notice that your friend is dead? Yeah.
And we did this as the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
I got a feeling your friends are dead. Sorry to be the one to give you the obvious bad news, but yeah. Oh, what is that? Sliced bread. Bread. Nobody else up here that wants to volunteer to donate to my cause by offering up their lives? Just saying. That's another thing. I have all these goods, and I never use them. I should just be selling that stuff. Like, I'm now at the point where I have a ridiculous amount of some of these things. Like, armor rating plus 10. Like, all that stuff is cool, but I don't use any of this. So why am I holding on to it? Like, some of these things are, you know, they're neat and all, but it's also essentially useless. I bet there's people watching. It's like, no, you moron, you need to use all that stuff.
You hide,
Don't mess with us.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate the backup after I point blank missed him somehow. He had nothing on him. He died for nothing. Well, he didn't die for nothing. He died for being a marauder. And all marauders deserve to die. That is 100% the attitude that we have. If you are a marauder, then you deserve nothing but death. I mean, they eat people. They're cannibals. So screw them. And first opportunity they get, they'd kill us too, so. Ollie toxin free. Okay, clearly I need to be in that building. Okay.
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there? Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Well, that worked. Uh-oh. I see a body.
Oh, no.
Anders.
Oh, no. What did you do? Oh, Nyoka. I'm so sorry.
Rusty journal. Its display is faded and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make up bits and pieces of what look like Rebecca's final entries. Law help me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled or I don't know what. The towns won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we're stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there were no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here, there's plenty, but nobody's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life from wherever we can. Anderson is about ready to give up, offer his life in service to Spacer's Choice just so he can take a shower. Clara, I hope to the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarch's a living hell. We were sick of getting sick, of boiled Raptidon and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub, of fighting day in and day out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here, settle down, but this place ain't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the same. We never should have left. I just thought maybe we could do better. I miss you, kid. Marauder's at the door. Anderson's bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me. Not alive, anyway. I've seen what those monsters do.
They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth.
She'd still want to know, just the same as you did.
Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Might do it? I didn't think there was anything about the wilderness you didn't know.
That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
There's also a bunch of primals here. We just killed a bunch. Just saying. Pungent primals. Okay, well those we haven't encountered. Alright. Oh, what's that? Bar soap. Alright. Well. That'll do it for here. Man, that thing keeps wanting to fire up, and it's kind of dangerous. Why did that sound like someone reacting? Alright, so the other thing that we need to do is it? Yeah, we have to get to Roseway. I didn't realize I can actually fast travel to inside the ship. That would have saved me a little bit of time. So that's what we need to do is we need to fly to the other location on this planet. And I can't complete the thing for making peace between Sanjar and Zora until I go up a level and I can level up my communication skills.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
That was quick. I think we're good with the company that we have right now. We still need to go back to the Groundbreaker. We need to go to Phineas's lab. And we have other planets to visit. We've only been to 2 planets, which is pretty crazy.
Don't they have anybody to greet arrivals? For paperwork or ticketing or what all?
Yeah, that's actually a bit disconcerting. Tells me something bad happened here. Which we should already be aware of, considering... Oh, take this. You know, considering we already know that we're trying to find a distress signal. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of vending machines over here. All right, real quick. Scan around, see if there's anything else we can pick up. MC. Look at that. I hear sprats. I don't see them though. Aha! Alright, they're not rabid though, so I don't have a problem with them. Alright, let's go over here real quick. %10 surcharge. I'm actually just going to break those things down. It is interesting to see that they have different things for sale. What I'm looking for is gadgets. I never... For armor, I can never find them. Also checking to see if, just by chance, they happen to have quest stuff, but it doesn't look like they ever will. No. Alright. Going out at night. This could be dangerous.
Captain, something bit them. Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary.
Yep. Just keep your eyes peeled, kids.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
You make it look so easy.
It's because it is easy.
Warning. Having obstruction.
It's not better than what I have, is it? Okay, here's an open room. Oh, that's sleeping.
That's right, you!
Don't mess with us.
Cleo Security. Old journal. Dad, I'm writing this on the odds that you found your way back here. I'm sorry I wasn't here to see you. They're moving us out of town, all of us. I don't know where we're going. Hoping that wherever it is, they've got a lab as nice as Roseway's. We were doing some good work. Real science for once. I don't know why they're moving us, and I don't know when we'll see each other again. And Dad, do me a favor and burn this journal. I'm not allowed to even mention the name Roseway. As far as corporate's concerned, this town never existed. I don't want to get in trouble. Well, you got yourself dead, so there's always that. Okay. Oh. head back down here. Let's enter the town the way that it wants us to because...
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please
Uh-huh.
ensure mechanisms are free of reversal. Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay.
Pretty sad that you can't get over that dead Raptidon.
Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
Oh, clever.
Uh-oh, vodka. Somebody who's with us right now loves that vodka.
Please clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
We'll read that in a moment.
Warning. Having obstruction.
I keep thinking those bars of soap are an object that we can pick up. I think it's because they're too perfectly square. Ooh. Messages. Roseway Laboratory Outpost. From Administration. Dear Sir and or Madam, effective immediately, all operations in the Roseway Laboratory and Outpost have been terminated. Anti-Cleo values your commitment to serving our company and will arrange for your transportation and relocation to one of 3 available Anti-Cleo worker facilities, with the following restrictions. Relocation fees will be deducted from pay. If your pay is insufficient to cover necessary relocation fees, you may apply for a relocation fee loan. Approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. If you would like to apply for an audit, please submit a request form for a place in our surprise audit waitlist. Please include your audit fee paid in full. If you cannot pay for your audit, please apply for an audit fee loan. Approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. Thank you for cooperating with Anti-Cleo's relocation and site erasure protocol. Please remember that effective immediately, all registered Anti-Cleo workers are strictly forbidden from confirming or denying the existence of the Roseway Laboratory and Outpost. Violating this directive may be punishable by a fine, mandatory re-education, or a surprise audit. Return to root. Personnel files. Personal files. Error. All personal files have been purged from determined memory. Okay.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of reversal.
For the sake of my own faith in my fellow man, I hope to the void these folk weren't so stupid as to bring Raptidons here themselves.
They probably did. Because if there's anything that we've definitely concluded is that people around these parts are dumb. Dumb, but at least they leave lots of goodies behind so we can snatch them up and use them for our own devices. Okay, let's go inside. Into Roseway we go. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh, there's someone alive here. Tactical shotgun. Hello, Burke. So there's a bunch of people here. Alright. Well, before I talk to you... Yeah, it's stealing. Alright. Hi.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
Okay. Well, why don't you tell me what happened here?
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
Broke loose. So you had him caged up?
Forget I said anything about that.
Well, can you tell me who's in charge?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
Yeah, I bet he is. So what were you doing outside?
What do you think? I'm the landing pad guard. I was standing out on the fucking tarmac. Hell of a job until all this. Anything else you'd like to know?
Did you send a distress call?
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
Why not?
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
Alright, I'm gonna take a look around.
Oh, before I forget, Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Okay. You know, they always have to make their pitch. Just looking around in case there happens to be something hidden. Because every now and then it's like, oh, there's like an ID card or something like that that's lying on the ground. Run away, sprats, run away. Sisty Pit. 17th Bar. Weldon. Let's speak to Weldon real quick. Chickens. Well, that's the first time we've seen chickens. Incidentally, guys, at the end of one of my streams, there were cows on my ship. And then what the hell did I have to do? Oh, I reloaded the game for some reason. There was something that was screwed up, and I can't remember what the hell it was, but there was like... Oh, I think because of the weird sound glitch, I was trying to reload to avoid the sound glitch, and then anyway, I was walking around again, and the cows were gone. So that was weird. Anyway, what's up, Weldon?
We are experiencing a security event, sir and/or madam. Please vacate the premises immediately and return to your domicile or designated workplace.
Don't worry about it. I'm here to help.
You are? But corporate never told me they were sending a fixer. Nobody tells me nothing.
Your grammar sucks. So what happened?
I have strict orders not to talk about anything that happens in a classified area. Please remember that Anti-Cleo Pharmaceuticals is not responsible for any loss of life or grievous physical injury sustained while on company premises.
Of course not. So what do you do around here?
I am not allowed to disclose the details of my contract. If you are unhappy with the quality of my work, please submit a complaint to Anti-Cleo's Department of Employee Conduct.
Okay, you said this place was classified?
Roseway Lab is a highly classified facility. I am not allowed to confirm or deny its alleged existence.
Even though I'm looking at it. Alright, I'm just looking around. Yeah. Roseway looks for his... Got lots of chickens around here. Alright, let's go in to the communication room, which may or may not exist. Oh, looks like it exists. Hey, you. Anton.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
One of what? No. Did you send a distress call?
Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Uh-huh. Well, not from where I'm standing, so what are you hiding?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable.
Okay. So why cancel the distress call?
My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
So what is happening here? You should actually tell me, or I'm gonna let them know.
Captain's got your best interests at heart, mister. Honest.
I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
A dental gel. This is about toothpaste?
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
I agree. Please do.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
Okay. I mean, you can couch it however you like. It's still just toothpaste. Diet toothpaste.
Not just any diet toothpaste. The ultimate diet toothpaste.
It's not worth your life. I wouldn't care if it was the ultimate rocket fuel.
Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition.
That's not what
But you're
I'm
missing
saying.
the point. Let's focus for a moment, shall we?
You
Even
focus.
if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Apazap diet toothpaste in and of itself, we're talking about my career here as well.
Apazap?
Nice, is it not? Came up with that myself. It's a shame our marketing department is almost as befuddled as my co-workers here.
So what do you need from me?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
Remove the cretins. Retrieve the research. Check. Do you want I should handle your Raptidon problem?
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson, he's in the old lab.
Jameson?
My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him.
Oh my god. I'll find him.
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork.
Well, I'm glad you're really worried about your people. All you care about is how it affects you.
I'll thank you not to mistake my ambition for callousness.
What should I mistake it for? Compassion?
If my colleagues refuse to take their lives seriously, why should I? All they do is complain. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here.
Uh-huh. I just wanted to hear you admit you're a heartless bastard, so thank you.
Believe what you will, but I'm not the manipulative, ego-driven person you think me to be. I'm not.
Alright, yep. You just keep telling yourself that. Alright, well. Guess we'll be heading on out after we look around here a bit more.
I don't know about Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. He's got to be all alone and scared.
I agree. Alright. Pile of wood. Alright, we're gonna go into the Roseway. Luxury apartments. Hello? Anybody in here?
You're underestimating the importance of the 8th back.
Blankenship, she's okay. But Lunsford has the highest rate of foot goals per game.
But if you cross-reference with the skills of the
Oh,
opposing
if I was here
team,
with Felix.
his hand goal rate plummets.
What?
Lunsford plays worse against better teams. Blankenship plays better.
Hi.
As you were.
I don't have time for this.
Well, I guess we'll talk to you guys later over something else. Oh, I guess we had to go in here after all, huh? Would you guys get in here, please? So we can lock the door and steal everything in sight. Thank you. Da-da-da.
Tossball is all about putting the ball in the goal zone.
Neglecting long-term strategic considerations.
Nobody ever won a game by sitting around their own goal.
I can cite multiple examples of games. Guys constantly running around trying to score goals, wear themselves out.
Alright. Let's look at this. Security lockdown. Logged on. Personal files. Journal entry 1. I feel quite alone. Jameson's the only one here worth anything at all. But even he bristles at my direction. This is quite likely a natural reaction to my pushing him so relentlessly. But if he ever hopes to reach Byzantium, he needs someone applying the correct amount of pressure. I hope he'll come to see the truth, but should that prove impossible, I can at least ensure his work doesn't damage my chances. I shall be keeping an eye on his reports to see if they, too, warrant revision. I can't abide any more demerits against us. Entry 2. Heard Jameson talking to Vaughn today, who's railing against me, claiming I'm using him and everyone here for my own ends. I'd expect vitriol from that lazy sod Vaughn, but Jameson? How can he not see that I have only his best interests at heart? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. My unrelenting drive has always set others against me. Entry 3. With our latest breakthrough, I believe Byzantium is finally within my grasp. My next promotion will deliver me, I'm certain. So long as they don't see through my attempts to cover for the rest of these fools. Entry 4. I can't quite shake this unease I seem to be gripped by. This makes no sense. While I have yet to get Trammell to commit to a specific date, he assures me Byzantium could be a mere few weeks away. So why this encroaching feeling of emptiness? Must be a bad case of the nerves. I know I'll be accepted, and dare I say, possibly even revered when I finally arrive. Or not. Alright. Workbench. There's nobody here to see me take any of this stuff, so I'm just going to take all this stuff. And then it isn't nailed down. Is mine. Okay. We have seen that poster before.
The best way to win a game is by getting the most body goals.
Risky. You're over...
What's up, people? Hey, it's Vaughn. What's up, Vaughn?
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
Okay. So where were you when the outlaws attacked?
Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work.
Yeah. You look nervous.
What? I mean, we're surrounded by hungry raptidons. Who wouldn't be? Am I right? Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we're headed that way. Is there anything we can do?
I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
From raptidons? You've piqued my interest. What benefits?
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Boner pills, that's what you're talking about? You're gonna have to get more specific.
Some people say rap musk makes it easier to attract companionship. Makes you more, appealing.
It's an aphrodisiac, so does it work?
The results are outside the margin of error. Technically.
Yeah, I really don't need to know anymore.
Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside.
Second lab down the road, and when I get there?
My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here.
Okay. Do I need to get a code for the door from Anton?
No, I mean... Nah. In fact, don't mention this to Dr. Crane. At all.
Really? Is this valuable stuff?
If you have a buyer. I got a contact who wants to haul the entire batch to Byzantium. Help me out, I'll cut you in for a share. I'll even pay you before I am. when you deliver to me.
Uh-huh. Alright. I'll head up there and I'll look.
Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
I'll bet. Okie dokie.
How do you suppose that stuff's used? Do you drink it, or is it like perfume? I'm not interested, just curious.
Sure, Parvati. I'm sure you're not at all interested. Hello? Anybody here? No? People are all gonna like go back to their rooms and stuff and just be like, everything that I had left behind is gone. Hello? Hello? Anybody in here? Anybody pooping? No? Alright. Take all your stuff too. Finding plenty of vodka. Systems and serfdoms. Is that a quest item, perchance? Sure is. Nice. So somebody's gonna be playing some role-playing games. Alright, well.
I've camped in long abandoned ruins that were better quality than those apartments.
Yeah, 17th bar, yeah. Hi.
You think the other 16 were closed? Maybe on account of health code violations?
Probably. What's up, Della?
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Security's gonna tell you to make tracks.
Security
Wanna
ain't gonna
treat
tell me
yourself
nothing.
before you go? Something for the road, maybe?
Maybe. Perhaps. Rather eager to get rid of me.
I don't really know you. Roseway's supposed to be closed off to visitors. Stands to reason you could be a corporate spy of some sort. Then again, there's nothing in my contract that says I can't sell to corporate spies. Your bits are the same as anybody else's.
That's right. Got time for some questions?
Sure. Not like I get many customers.
Why is this place called the 17th bar?
I'm so glad you asked. Some people say the name refers to the 17 rungs in Auntie Cleo's official ladder of corporate advancement. These people are wrong. Truth is, we've been established, closed down, renamed, re-established, and then reopened a grand total of 17 times in the last 40 years.
That's not good.
Corporate's still deliberating over a new name. The matter remains hotly contested in committee, but we're expecting a decision within the next 5 to 7 years. Exciting times.
Indeed. Never mind, let's just see what you're selling.
Sure. You need something to clean Raptidon blood out your clothes?
Keep meaning to break these things down. It's a pretty decent shotgun. Okay.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill. Over the...
Ah, we can't go into the Sisty pit. What a bummer.
I told you, you're staying put.
We can stop this.
Only thing stopping them beasts is high caliber kinetics.
If we close the vent shaft, we can contain them.
Hint, hint. Dropping many hints. Come on. Okay.
Here we go! Let's go, Cap! Wow, not even a scratch.
No, they're not really much of a threat. But they do have hides and meat and stuff that are sellable, so let's take all of that. Man, he had nothing. Oh man, I had a itch in my ear.
Okay, here we go! Nice one!
We're done here.
Very good. Yikes. Awful lot of bodies. Pretty much setting you up so that, like, if you didn't have any decent weapons,
That's gotta be where Mr. Jameson is. Hope he's okay.
you can definitely get yourself hooked up here. quick pop around the back. There we go. What do we have here? A back door. Maybe. Oh. Definitely. Well, I hope that the quality, the stream quality for you guys has been decent, because on my laptop it looks like hot garbage. But that may just be because my Wi-Fi is kind of, I don't know, sketchy right now. I don't know why. Alright. Could this possibly be a terminal that we can use to put all the Raptidons to sleep? Probably not. Now, experimental notes. Objective: determine the amount of Raptidon digestive acid that can safely ingested by humans, ew, before adverse effects present themselves. Procedure: slowly introduce increasing amounts of Raptidon digestive acid into the evening meals of randomly selected workers and observe their overall health. Test results. Safe, safe. Vomiting, potentially unsafe in the workplace. Blindness. Frequent vomiting, patient unable to describe pain. Unable to record symptoms as patient died within the hour. Oh, well.
Watch out!
Hey.
That's the last of them.
Hey, I don't appreciate the explosion happening right in my face. Kind of screwed me up.
Look out! Perfection!
Ah. I mean, really, he just said don't kill the mother. Messages from Crane. According to records, January 23rd is your birthday. As protocol, please feel free to enjoy one 10-minute break between your normally scheduled 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock patrol shifts. Sincerely hope that on this day you take a moment to enjoy the fresh air of Terra 2, brought to you by the thorough kindness of Auntie Cleo. Regardless. Ready to go. Ready to go. Okay. Who ate my lunch? That's a good question.
get me the hell out of here!
We're coming, Mr. Jameson!
How the... Wait, I know you. You're responsible for the Emerald Vale fiasco. How the hell did you get in here?
Oh, yeah. The Emerald Vale fiasco. I guess I am responsible for that. Well, first I shot the Raptidons, and then I walked up the stairs, and...
No, not... I don't care about the beasts. I care about the front door. This is an egregious breach of protocol. How'd you get in?
Oh. Well, Anton sent me to get you.
Ugh. Can't use the centrifuge without supervision. Can't file reports without him double-checking their every word. Can't save myself from mortal peril. It's like he thinks I'm a child. His hands-on management style is coming to a point of contention, I tell you.
I hate you. So you're upset that he sent me to rescue you?
Please. That man doesn't have an altruistic bone in his body. I just happen to have the metabolic precursors from our last test. I'd wager my last bit that if you brought back the precursors and left me for dead, Anton wouldn't bat an eye.
I could take you up on that offer. That isn't quite true. He said it'd look bad on him if more employees died.
Oh, wonderful. That's much better. I'm getting out of here so I can personally thank him for his compassion.
Okay. Stay safe. Bye. Hope you left lots of stuff behind because I'm stealing everything. Dickhead. Be a real shame if he got eaten on his way out, right? And it just occurred to me, this isn't where we're trying to spare the mother Raptidon. Is it? Oh yeah, it is.
Easy.
Alright, well.
Going silent.
It is in another building. Bunch of marauders got in here.
I usually just kick him down.
Well, that's why you don't actually get anything out of the things you're trying to break into. Ooh, medical journals. Is that also a quest item? Indeed. to you being all hidden away. Armor parts. Okay, so we got a couple of doors down here, am I right? Oh. Well, it's a nice spot to get some ammo and goodies. Bit cartridges. Ah. Lift lockdown. Hallway door. Hallway door unlocked. As is protocol, unauthorized entry will be marked on site. So, blah, 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 okay. Alright. From our porter. We need a new code for the armory lock over in the storage facility. Make it complicated so Orson can't sneak in there again. And do not write it down this time. Use your brains. From J. Martinez. We saw him before. How about, in this order, the month of your birthday, 1. How many security rotations we have per hour, 2. The number of accidents we've had this month involving that damn culture processor, 3. The maximum volume in milliliters of Raptidon stomach acid a human being can ingest before we consider it lethal, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds fine, thanks. We now have the storage facility passcode. Good God. So who's going to have all the scientific stuff? I'm guessing it's going to be Aoka. What is this empty bin crap? Come on now. Now, hold on. Before we go down that burning hallway. Ooh. I didn't see you there before. Oh. Just another way to get to that burning hallway. Alright. Well. Bummer. Fight, 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 fight.
I love a good fight.
I was just watching. You didn't have to shoot at me, too. Alright. Alright. Alright, we've been up here.
Roseway Gardens.
What is happening in Roseway Gardens? Come on now. There we go. Alright. Alright. Cool. Let me guess. Can we not get past this or something?
All together.
Down they go. Don't mess with us.
Is that it? Everybody dead? Everybody's dead. Alright, very good. Thank you. What's in here? Thank you. It's funny because I wasn't even really paying attention to like who these guys were. I was just assuming they were marauders, but may have not have been. Oh, outlaw sniper? Okay, yeah, they're bad guys. Ooh, what have we here?
Here we go.
Take him down! Moving in! Mess them up!
Nice work.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them.
Can't get past that.
Libations on me, folks.
So you guys, you guys kicked the crap out of them. That was impressive because there was a lot. I did blast that guy on the run, which was pretty impressive in my own right. Oh, hello,
You
Lillian.
don't shoot, I won't shoot. Deal?
Okay.
Keep them hands where I can see them. What are you doing out here?
Killing all your friends. Mostly getting shot at, or bitten, or chased.
You and me both. Name's Lillian. Lady named Cass hired my crew as gun hands. I got left here to watch for Cleo reinforcements. They all got pinned inside, so I can't say as I mind.
So, why are we having a conversation instead of a shootout?
I'm sweaty. I got clawed by one of them monsters. I've been in the dirt all day, and I got bugs in places you don't need to know about. I'm on a fucking break. Got a smoke?
Sure, I gotcha.
Thanks, brother.
What job are you working here if you don't mind my
Don't mind me
asking?
asking, but I ain't telling. You want details? Go talk at Miss High and Mighty what's her name. She's in the labs, pinned down.
It's your boss, I assume?
Yeah, Cassandra O'Malley. We mostly call her Cass, because Cassandra just sounds fancy.
Bad day, huh?
I've had better. Lost some things in a dust-up. But I didn't get eaten like some of our crew. Got that going for me.
I'm sorry. Were they friends of yours?
Some of them were okay. You don't get too close in this work. And Dylan, well, ain't no one gonna regret his passing. Least of all his mama.
Oh.
I was near the Raptidon pen when they got loose. Had to set a few to rights. When I got to checking if all my parts were still attached, I realized I'd dropped my cigarette case.
Why didn't you go back and get it?
When I turned about, I seen two fine gun hands being snacked on by lizards. No cigarette case is worth my life, no matter how badly I need a smoke. This was a Spacer's Choice commemorative case. Some promo for Founding Day they did back in, I forget the year. Worth decent bits to collectors.
Really?
Wouldn't hurt to do her a nice turn, would it, Captain?
Say, I imagine Nabby willing to pay to get it back?
Well, you'd sure as hell have earned it, wouldn't you?
Alright. Well, I'll come around if I can get a hold of it.
I'd be obliged. Just don't lose any parts trying.
Okay. Alright, well, let's go into the covert lab. So I'll clear out this lab, and that's what I'm gonna... Once we're done with this and we reconnoiter with her and give her her cigarette case, that's where we're gonna call it adieu. Oh, Raptidon head. Why must you scream at me eternally? Come on, let's go. Let's go, thank you.
Here we go. Don't mess with us.
That's right. Gelatinous bastards. I hear you guys eating stuff up here.
Oh, here we go.
Nice one!
Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. See, these things aren't worth much. Yeah, I've got a few of those actually. Actually, I don't need to hold on to that either. Sell that. Okay. Nothing in there. Oh, that's also a tactile. Alright. Bing, bong, boom, bang, bing, bang. Boop, bop, beep, bap. Bap. Boop. Bap. So in other words, this is a fancier version of the tactical shotgun. Blap. Boop, bop, beep, bang, boom, pow, pong, ping. Alright. Hold on. Okay. Beepity beep beep bop ba da bop 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 beep bop boop. Okay, Raptidons, come on out and die. Outlaws. Hi. Are you gonna fight me?
Incoming! Got it! Don't mess with us.
Well, I didn't promise not to kill her friends, so... If that guy was gonna get all aggro and take a shot at me, then screw him. You're a bloody mess. Holy crap, this place is huge.
This will be fun. Everyone all right?
Yeah, we're fine. He was watching his friends get eaten. What a wonderful guy. Alright, I did look at that. Okay. Door. Open. Poopity goodness? What? Shot him in his ass. Ooh, what have we down here? Ooh. Okay, we'll be heading in that way in a moment. Hello? This room wasn't quite as exciting as I thought it might be. As in, there was really nothing in here. Alright. That's fine.
Hey! You! Over here!
Hi.
Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you.
I never met anyone named Crane.
I suppose it does not matter. Either Crane sent you, or you are some scavenger come to rob me in my moment of weakness. Let's make a deal. I'd like to go on living. You'd probably like to make some money. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for your trouble.
You have to make me a better offer.
You mean other than the satisfaction of doing me a good turn? Trust me, I'll make it worth your while.
I don't know. My while is worth a lot.
I am good for my word. You will be equitably rewarded, on my honor. But I will not haggle or bargain with you until you help me.
What do you need?
The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the rafts for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen.
Anton was worried. Here I am just breaking my own lie. Anton was worried you might have made off with his research. He even called you cretins.
So you lied about not knowing Crane. I suppose I do not blame you. We liberated that research. We did not steal it. And yes, a few scientists were caught in the crossfire.
You robbed a lab and shot some scientists on the way out. Sound like bandits to me.
Semantics. If I were consigned to spending my days making diet toothpaste, I would pray for a bullet to my skull.
Well, you don't seem to care much for the research. You might as well hand it over.
It is my one bargaining chip. If you want this research, you will help me out of this mess.
Okay, then we have a deal. See, that's a deal. I'll help you out.
You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your debt.
Wait. I was supposed to get... Now, don't flatter yourself. I expect you to pay me for my trouble.
On my honor. You will be well rewarded.
I'm probably going to kill you anyway. Alright, sit tight.
Take your time. I am, to my chagrin, not going anywhere.
Okay. I didn't see that before. Messages from Argowall. Good news and bad news. Bad news is we got a sprat problem. Thanks to little monsters chewing on our wires, our ventilation system is temporarily offline. If your Raptidons are cranky, you'll need to sedate them manually. Bring a few canisters of sedative and hook it up to the auxiliary terminal in the main research chamber. The good news is that my Hephaestus hammers clobbered your precious Rizzo's Rangers. Would you care for some of Auntie Cleo's Triplical pasta sauce with your humble pie? Hans, please explain the unmitigated disaster I'm currently holding in my hand. I have here a form approving the relocation of our Raptidon mother to the main hall. A form signed by you. First of all, the structural integrity of our Raptidon tanks are not nearly sufficient to contain an enraged Raptidon mother. Secondly, Raptidons are notoriously territorial and extremely protective of their young. Please stop me if I'm using too many numbers for you. I know you have a problem with basic arithmetic, seeing how you don't seem to realize that Raptidon mother plus Raptidon tank equals murder. Respectfully yours, Gale. Alright, well. Okay, a label on the canister states Auntie Cleo's Raptigon is guaranteed to render even the largest Raptidon unconscious for no less than 6 hours, and has a refreshing antiseptic scent. Should a method for gas dispersal be found, this canister may prove very useful. Oh yes, we shall be taking that. The only thing is, I don't know where to put it. I guess we'll be figuring that out. Is this the way I came through? No. Unpleasant room.
Oh my gosh. This is... Please say we don't gotta walk through that.
Okay. Recalibrate experiment. I can't do that. Complete experiment? Okay. So far the musk extraction is coming along nicely. Pressure levels seem to be staying even, blah 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 blah. And all hell's breaking loose outside. Alright, well. Whoops. Every time I see Corporate Commander, I keep thinking Cobra Commander. I know that ain't right. Although that would be pretty cool. Raptoprod. That's pretty funny. I'm sure it's a unique weapon and probably worth quite a bit, but I don't know if I want to sell it. What's this? Dr. Cortez, in response to your recent inquiry, I must admit my surprise at receiving a message from Roseway, though not as surprised as you might assume. My associates and I are quite aware the town isn't as dead as the maps say. You'd be surprised how common that is. As you have assumed, we are most decidedly interested in the particulars of your research. We do have the resources to process the byproducts available to you and distribute them. If you require these byproducts for us, say in batches of 25 milliliters, we'll pay you a generous fee for each. Exchanges would be made at one of the caves outside town. For your own safety, destroy this note. There's nothing here that threatens us, but plenty to incriminate you. Don't be careless, Doctor. If you need to, you can refer to me as Gary. Gary? Gary? Fallout fans should get that joke. Hello? I could shoot you. Hi. Are you friend or foe? Yeah, you're nothing. You're just a scrap mechanical, huh? Not sure where.
I think you could jimmy that one proper, Captain. Doesn't look too tough.
I need porters. No, I'll just pick it.
That was quick.
more and more vodka. Alright. Print security key card. Well, she'll still get cut to pieces, so the safe has been forcibly opened, with its contents tossed about haphazardly. The remaining notes refer to various aborted projects. Anton's prize research is nowhere to be found. Yeah, we know where it is. Scorch marks along the rim suggest the work of unsubtle thieves. Outlaws, most likely, made off with Anton's work. Yeah, I know. Figured that out. Well, if nothing else, we're definitely loading up with lots of goodies. Have you brushed your teeth? Messages from Tremel. The latest batch is showing great promise, Anton, and though I hesitate to tempt the fates, I might even dare to say it's a smashing success. Incidents of cavities have dropped significantly in the test subjects using the toothpaste, with only minor side effects. Nothing too serious, mind you, just a touch of blindness, so if you could look into that, it would be much appreciated. Keep this up, you'll find yourself in Byzantium post-haste. Upon further review of our results, we've uncovered something quite fascinating. While the toothpaste does reduce cavities, it does so only nominally more than the current version. Our results were skewed by the fact that our test subjects had a marked decrease in appetite, and hence were eating much less. That will teach us to monitor our subjects more closely, huh? Seriously, though, the appetite-suppressant qualities of this new formulation are quite incredible, though the taste and texture leave something to be desired, so we'd like for that to be your focus moving forward. No need to waste any more time on the blindness thing. We've got the boys in marketing working on a solution on our end. Seriously, Anton, you really must let the whole blindness thing go. Your dedication to solving it is admirable, but also a bit misguided, I dare say. It's really not that big of an issue in the grand scheme of this whole thing, and pales in comparison to the texture and flavor issues, which we'd prefer for you to spend all your time on. You were also mistaken about our ultimate goals for the product. The appetite suppressant qualities make this something much more valuable in the townships than even in Byzantium. The need for less food to satisfy our workers can add greatly to our bottom line, so marketing is focusing their efforts in that direction. I'm not certain, but that may have something to do with them rejecting your Apizap suggestion for the name. Let's leave marketing to the marketing department, shall we? Ooh, what jerks. Okay. Hi, guys. Everybody having fun chilling here?
Move along.
I will not just move along. I will take everything that I can get my hands on. Hi. I mean, what this has to look like? Just some random guy walks in and just starts cleaning house while these guys are just hanging around. Like, you know, these are your friends? Well, I'm going to take everything away from them. Your dead buddies, I'm going to rummage their bodies and take everything. After all, they don't need it anymore. Ah, hi.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going? See, at least you're friendly. Yeah, that's worth a lot. Let's hold on to it for now. I'll break those down later. How many of these canisters do I need to pick up?
Nicely done.
Forgot if I got to that or not.
You reckon it's normal in a lab like this to just leave weapons all over? Or
No.
is it just whoever works here?
Definitely not normal. Messages. Orson, you assure me the new lunch rations are harmless, but I've experienced an unexpected flood of symptoms of logged irregular seepage every afternoon between 1423 and 1443. Please find what I consider evidence deposited in your mailbox. Orson, I took our auto mechanical parts back. I catch you swiping from maintenance again. I'll slap you down so hard they'll feel it in Byzantium. We've got enough problems keeping them contraptions running. Hey Orson, if you're up for it, there should be a new batch of concentrated distillate available tonight. Meet me outside the gate at 1700. Okay. Still need to figure out how to deal with the Raptidon problem. Hi. 'Cause, I don't know. Raptidons. Pendor. There's not a way down there from up here, huh? Barred. Yeah, there's no way to get down there. I did not pick these things up. Glad I walked back here, because there's some extra stuff for me. Alright, we don't want to kill the Raptidon mother, but I don't know. Whoa, hey.
Kill it. Set the entire building on fire and let's go back to the Groundbreaker for a drink. This place is no good for anybody. Sneaking, sneaking, sneaking. Trying to be quiet. Hello. Messages. I have good news, bad news. Bad news that you got a sprat problem. Oh, I already. Gas. Everything is so loud. Okay, they all took a nap. Very good. Alright, we took care of the Raptidon problem.
Great work.
Thank you. I always appreciate. Aww. They're so cute when they're sleeping. No, they're not cute. Okay. Let's not wake up Mommy. Okay, so we took care of that. Now what? Eliminate the outlaws. No, I don't have to do that. Botched. Alright, nothing. Okay, so we can eliminate the outlaws. Release Cassandra. Can I go out that way? I don't think I can. Poop. Okay. I don't like the fact that she can get out. Yeah. I don't want her to be able to escape without having to go past me.
Finally. Please tell me you've cleared a way out of here.
Well, I've unlocked your cell and put down the wraps, so you'll have to deal with the guard yourself. Yeah, I didn't want to kill those guys.
Ask away. I have got nothing but time.
What do you intend to do with this research?
Sell it, of course. I don't have any use for the scribblings of idiotic scientists, but whoever gave me this tip obviously does. Assuming I make it out of this place alive. And with my ship out of commission, I'll have to leave on foot and hope my luck changes. One problem at a time, I suppose.
So why would you and your crew raid an anti-Cleo facility?
No one asks why anymore. The establishment tells us to live here, work there, eat that, drink this. All our choices are made for us, so we forget we ever had a choice. I am doing this because I can. Because it thrills me. Because I take a deep and profound pleasure from stabbing at the heart of corporate power, no matter how shallow the wound.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. So how'd you end up in this mess?
I have been asking myself the same question. Our tactics were sound, but no battle plan survives contact with the enemy. We were acting on a good tip, but the tip never mentioned the raps. When we hit the lab, those raps got loose, tore through as many of ours as theirs.
Well, I've unlocked your cell and put down the wraps, so you gotta deal with the guards on your own.
So you have. I am much obliged. And now, if you do not mind, I have had quite enough of this wretched place.
I'm gonna need you to turn over that research.
Oh, really? And why, pray tell, would I do a thing like that?
I checked around, that data's faulty. Couldn't sell it for a gob of spit.
Damn and blast. I should have seen this coming. Here, take the damned research. Tell Crane I hope he chokes on it.
You know, I didn't save your life for free.
Good. I never trust a freelancer who works for free.
Alright. Come on, give me a little more than that.
Orphans. Is that what you are calling yourself now? Here. Let it never be said that I do not reward good work.
Okay. You did the right thing. Bye-bye. Alright. Where is she? She couldn't have gotten far. I'm mainly just curious how exactly she gets out of here. So I guess we didn't take care of the outlaws. You know what else we didn't find? We didn't find that cigarette cartridge. I don't think. Unless I picked it up and didn't realize it while I was running around. Hang on a second. I did not. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Cigarettes are down this away. Alright. Worth our time anyhow. First, let's break into here. beep, bop, boop. I do like that, I do end up finding mag picks and everything else after I use them. So I'm always in decent shape to break into more things than I'd have thought. Alright, basically saying that the Raptidons aren't getting it on. Ruben won't leave the Raptidons alone. From Courtney O'Malley to Han, Crane, Porter, and 53 others to whom it may concern. If you are reading this letter, you are either of the odious and perfidious faction of tyrants known as the Board, or you are one of my people wasting time on patrol. If you are the former, know that the days of your iron-fisted rule over the colony of Halcyon are numbered. As the day of your reckoning approaches, I advise you to consider the words written on the pedestal of Ozymandias and reflect on the human condition. If you are the latter, get back on patrol, you dolts. I like Cassandra. I think I called her Courtney, because in real life I know someone named Courtney O'Malley. But yeah, I think I really like Cassandra. So it would be pretty awesome if she ended up like...
Get some!
Now get away from those mines, you idiots! Yes, that's what I was hoping for.
Nice one! That's the last of them.
I can't believe you dummies ran right into the mines. Crying out loud. I mean, I know I can adjust their, the way that they act and make them less aggressive, but why do I want to do that? I don't want my companions to be less aggressive and not going out there and knocking the snot out of whatever is in our way. There was nothing in there. Automated security warning. There's a security. Alright. Arm electric fence. Well, I don't need to do that. I mean, I suppose I could, if I wanted to be sneaky and sneak past the Raptidons, but I actually could have snuck down here, gone through here, worked my way around, and then cigarette case is metal lined and embossed with an iconic rendering of the Hope. The name Lillian is signed on the inside of the metal lid. Commissioned by Spitzer's Choice for a Founding Day anniversary promotion honoring the lives lost with the Hope, which is where we're from. Nothing like a good smoke to help you remember someone dying in the airless void of space, gasping for breath in their last moments.
All that for a cigarette case? I hope doing menial labor ain't a habit for you, Captain.
No. Not a habit. But if there's a reward available, I'm all for it. And oh yes, I shall get a reward. And actually, if she was connected to Cassandra, then I'm cool with her. I don't need to go in there again. Ordnance control armor.
Seriously, don't get yourself killed. It's a nice cigarette case, but it's still just a cigarette case.
Well, guess what? I got it.
You're shitting me.
No, I'm serious. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't a hassle to get, but here it is, safe and sound.
You ain't so bad. Here's something for the trouble.
It's a lot of experience points for a cigarette case. It's a lot of experience points for a cigarette case. How much money did I get? Ooh, 625 and Anarchist's Cookbook. Why, thank you very much. See you around. I mean, I don't know how the rest of the story pans out, but if there was a DLC, I would love to see Cassandra and Lillian make a return. That would be cool. That would be a cool. Alright, so not settle on that yet. Speak to Anton. We'll also speak to Vaughn. Alright. Deforesting machine discovered.
Here we go.
Got her. Kill confirmed. We're done here. Just let the boys do a half-assed job and abandon it partway through. Leave the mess to come crashing down on other people.
Hey, hold on, there's mines out here. Let's not... Let's avoid those, shall we? So the outlaws aren't really bad guys per se.
Here we go.
And that's how it's done, Captain?
Very good. Let's head back over here. Whoop. Very curious. To whom it may concern, I've been an anti-Cleo man my whole life. When I got promoted to the Roseway Deforestation Team, I felt privileged and honored. I believed anti-Cleo was going to tame the wild landscape and pave it over with civilization. Better than nature, that's your motto? I wanted to be a part of that initiative. I wanted to see Roseway become an object of envy among corporate outposts. I wanted to wave our quarterly reports in front of every Spacer's Choice worker I've ever known and laugh in their face. I worked from dawn till dusk without a word of complaint. Now you have me working on building walls around the town. We've given up on expansion, and half the town's already been relocated. Worst of all, the deforestation team's been disbanded, and my equipment's left to rust in the landscape. If you're reading this, and you have found my letter of resignation, I would rather make my own way as an outcast, living outside the law, than work under these conditions. A.H. Oh, I was about to say I need to keep my eye open for more mines. Okay, so we discovered this thing, but... Okay. Weird. Alright, well. Let's get going. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Who are these guys? It's a marauder.
Here we go! That's the last of them.
Man, you guys are good shots. How close am I to my next level up? Huh. Alright, so I'm close. I need like about 34,000 experience points. Yeah, they don't like me. Alright. Man, they didn't get far. Look at these pricks. They were just hanging out right here. Right nearby. Oh, hi.
Get ready.
I don't know how I missed. We walked right up on them, and did they just spawn out of nowhere? Their armor is actually pretty well camouflaged.
That's a good week of work just to get the engine to turn over. You reckon that's how the bad guys got there?
Probably. Outlaws. Alright, guys, we're going to talk to Anton and Vaughn, and then I am ending the stream. It is way over 2 hours. Whoa. You know, and you guys know I was not intending to go this long, but it's alright. Sometimes these things happen. Are these all fresh? I thought these were all... Was I really gone long enough for everybody to recycle and respawn with all their goodies? Apparently so. Okay, well, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, I love this game. I'm probably talking to myself because I don't know how many are actually watching and getting to this point of the video, but it is what it is. I mean, 2.5 hours we've been playing. But, seriously, I love this game. Alright. Yeah, they've all... Well, that's fine. I'll take all their stuff again. I don't know. I don't care. Got no problem with that. If you guys got no problem with it, then I got no problem with it. Seriously, this game is super fun. What bums me out is eventually I'm going to beat it, and then that'll be it. There's no, you know, there's no DLC or anything like that that I can just jump right into. I don't know if there's DLC planned, but I sure as hell hope there is. But you know what? I'll say it again, even though I highly doubt anyone's watching all the way to the end of this video. But I will say that you guys should be buying this game, playing this game, supporting this game. So that Obsidian makes more awesome games like this.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, asshole, it's me.
As if my thoughts weren't dark enough already. What is it?
Maybe I should just shove my gun up your ass. Convince the outlaws saying would be hazardous for health. I have your research, but I'm keeping it. I found your associate Jameson. He's safe.
Jameson. I didn't do right by him, did I? Only cared about how he helped or hurt my research.
Ooh, that's a lot of... You know, there's more to care about than black marks and paperwork.
Not in this colony, there isn't. But success here will get me to Byzantium. I'll have recognition, money, proper facilities. It's the only place to lead a life of meaning in the system.
Life is no more meaningful there. Less so, in fact, more empty.
I can't believe you're right. If I did, I don't know what I'd do.
You've been sold a bill of goods. I would refuse to play their game. I were you.
That's easy for you to say. You're not trapped like I am.
Who's keeping you trapped?
I honestly don't know.
You should think about it. I finally went up a level. Let's talk to you again.
It's you.
Oh, be nice.
As if my thoughts...
Oh, come on, you dick. I convinced the outlaws that staying would be hazardous to their health.
My research? Please tell me you've recovered it.
Yeah, here it is.
That's... You can't possibly understand the enormity of what you've done for me. And what, pray tell, is the status of our raptidons?
Yeah, they're alive. I gassed them.
Capital. Excellent. If we're done here, I'd like to get back to work. You understand?
Was there anything else?
Actually, there is something else. Why do you suppose Auntie Cleo's would want to market diet toothpaste to the lower classes?
I believe it has something to do with reducing food requirements and thereby lowering costs.
Yes, but that doesn't quite ring true. There's something amiss here. It nags at me like a sore tooth, but I can't for the life of me figure out why.
Reducing appetites of people. Yeah, it's life-threatening.
By the architect, this could be a disaster. Why did I not realize that?
Well, you got your research. That's what's important here, right?
That would have been enough before, but you questioning my motives, my compassion, has unsettled me. All I cared about before was Byzantium. I believed getting there was everything, that my life would finally have meaning.
Hey, your life won't have meaning anywhere. You're empty and bitter and will be wherever you go.
You're right. And what's worse, I've always known it. But there's nothing to be done. This is the life I've made for myself.
Man, I made him a depressed mess. It's not a life worth living. The only winning hand you've got left is to refuse to do so. Not just freedom, but everyone dies. I'll leave you to contemplate what you've wrought. Would have made him kill himself otherwise. Good God. Okay, now, first of all, skill bonus. Persuade. Okay. Now, speak to Vaughn. Yikes. What's that? Hi.
Any news? On that thing we spoke about? You know, that thing?
Yes, that thing. Before that, I had a question.
Sure, whatever you need to know.
Never mind.
Hey, whatever.
Found your experiment.
Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my stuff? I mean, not mine. It's for other parties. Buyers.
Yeah, I got it. Here. It's all yours.
This is gonna make me so popular. I mean, with the people who buy it, not by using it. Because I'm not.
You're definitely gonna use it.
Only for testing purposes. Quality control. You would, right?
Sure.
Take this. You earned it. If you run into me again after all this is over, maybe I'll have more. Pleasure doing business with you.
Okie dokie. Well, we got a whole lot of money. Weird. Alright, guys, that's it. I'm done. Oh my god, that was long. But I love this game, so I can't help myself. So I'm probably going to tinker around with some of my stuff in my own time and whatnot, but I'll probably be on it at some point tomorrow. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Those of you who actually got this far into it, I'd be shocked if anyone did, but it is what it is. You know, the game's awesome, what can I say? So, anyhow, for those of you who haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification button, do all that YouTube stuff. And as always, until the next time, peace.